Even if you are not an avid reader or you don't like to read books quite often, I highly recommend you this book. If you are an Indian woman, you are going to enjoy this book thoroughly from the very beginning till the last page. Hello everyone, in my channel Delight Redefined, we discuss about different topics related to personal and professional lives which might help you to lead your best life. And today I am starting a new series where I will be discussing about different books which might help you to enhance any particular area of your life. And I am starting with one of my favorite books, Lady, You Are Not a Man by Apurva Purohit. Before I start the review, I would like to welcome all the new viewers here. Please join us by subscribing the channel and hitting the bell icon just next to it. The entire video would be divided into 3 parts. In the first part, I would let you know why I highly recommend this book. In the second part, I would briefly talk about the content of the book, and the last part is all about some of my favorite lines and paragraphs from this book, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy the last part. Let's start the first part, why I highly recommend this book. This book is a quick read. Anyone can read this book. If you are someone who doesn't like to read a lot or you have a hectic lifestyle, still you can easily read this book within 3-4 hours. Yes, this is that quick read and you would really enjoy it. Since it's a quick read and anyone can read it, that is why I highly recommend this book to every single person. The next thing is, even if it's a quick read, it is an evergreen book. Whenever you feel low or you don't feel motivated, you can just pick this book up, you read 2-3 pages and it would perk you up. It would definitely give you the inspiration in your everyday life. So even if it's a quick read, it is a book which you should treasure for your entire life. You can pick up this book, read a couple of pages and get inspired. So that is why I highly recommend this book, because this is an evergreen book. The third part is, this is a rare combination of inspiration and humor. I have read a lot of motivational books. Some of the books are really serious, but here the author has sprinkled humor and fun in almost every pages of this book, and that is why it feels so good to read this book. It's a rare combination of inspiration and fun. Sometimes you would laugh, sometimes you would start smiling unconsciously. That is why I just love this book, and I purchased this book under 200 rupees. And in fact, if you check out, I will share the link in the description below, and if you have unlimited Kindle version, in that case you can read this book for free. It has a free version, audible version as well, so you can try that out as well. And the last part, which is the most important thing for which I just love this book, because this is highly relatable book. Everyone can relate to that book. Specifically Indian working women can relate to this book. The author has covered every single dilemma a working woman go through. Though there are a lot of instances and examples of working women, I believe every single Indian woman should read this book. So let us move to the next part, where I would be talking about the content of this book. This book is divided in 3 parts. So the first part is accepting the reality, and it has 10 chapters, and one of my favorite chapter is Life is Indeed Unfair, and another one is Learning to Live with Guilt. Next part is Adapting, and this section also has 10 chapters. One of my favorite chapter is Asking for Help. I think we women want to do it all. I have a lot of friends who have this superwoman syndrome. They don't like to take help, but it's extremely important to create a supportive environment. And the last one, which is the achievement part, again it has 10 chapters, and one of my favorite chapter is Building a Reputation, Not a CV. So now we will move to the last part, which is the most interesting part. I will actually read out some of my favorite lines and paragraphs. Life is indeed unfair, but it is pretty democratic in its unfairness. In some way or another, life will be unfair to everyone. whatever their color, caste, creed, or gender. So let's accept this fundamental reality and move on. And while we figure out how to improve the fairness quotient for ourselves, let's take a moment to feel sympathy for the men around us who too have their own crosses to bear. We all have unique personalities of our own. Why can't we showcase that in the way we appear rather than follow the latest trends? Style comes from the substance which is already within each one of us. Being comfortable in our own skin is the best sign of confidence and self-esteem. Being able to prioritize what is important and what is not is the key skill for success. You don't need to be perfect. It is better to be outstandingly great at specific areas you have chosen to focus on. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and share it with your female friends. Also, share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching my video. Keep tuning in. See you next time.